Hi, I'm award-winning fat activist and professional feminist killjoy Vergie Tovar. A cake-related fat-phobic incident, or CRFI, is that moment when it's time to eat delicious cake and it's interrupted by a moralizing impulse.
Hi, my name is Vergie Tovar and I'm the author of You Have the Right to Remain Fat, as well as a few other books on fat positivity and body acceptance.
No one has to be healthy.
Honestly, guys, I don't really like talking about these kind of issues because I don't want some people to think that I'm afraid of them, which would warrant them to label me FAT phobic. And again, I don't want some kind of people to feel like I'm against them or like I'm attacking them. But we are in desperate times, and desperate times, they say, calls for desperate measures, which means I have to delve into these topics that might be uncomfortable for some people, and I have to talk about them even though I don't enjoy them. So today we're going to be looking into this story fresh out of San Francisco, where the San Francisco Department of Public Health decided to hire this woman by the name of Vergie Tovar to be a consultant on weight stigma and weight neutrality. I don't even know what that means, guys. Now, this woman is a self-acclaimed anti-weight-based discrimination expert, and she is also the author of so many weight-encouraging books, including the book The Self-Love Revolution, which advocates radical body positivity for girls of color, as well as an erotic autobiography entitled Destination DD. You also have another one she titled You Have the Right to Remain Fat, yes, okay, which is another book encouraging fatness among people. Now, Vergie Tovar described this position bestowed upon her by the Department of Public Health in San Francisco as an absolute dream come true. In her Instagram post, she wrote, "I'm working with a team at the San Francisco Department of Public Health as a consultant on weight stigma and weight neutrality." Honestly, I keep trying to understand what that means, okay? Those words, like, I don't know. But she went further to add, "I'm unbelievably proud to serve the city I've called home for almost 20 years in this way. This consultancy is an absolute dream come true, and it's my biggest hope and belief that weight neutrality will be the future of public health." A quick look at her profile on TikTok would tell you exactly everything you need to know about her and what she would be doing as a consultant in the San Francisco Public Health Department. And that is fattening people up and increasing the mortality rate of people in San Francisco by encouraging people to gorge on more food and not listen to their doctors.
Hi, my name is Vergie Tovar and I'm the author of You Have the Right to Remain Fat, as well as a few other books on fat positivity and body acceptance. When I think about what you would think of when you think of eating disorders, I immediately think of being a kid. I was a kid in a larger body, a teen in a larger body, and also I'm an adult in a larger body. And the message I always got from my doctor was, shrink your body by any means necessary. And it really felt like there was a sense of a don't ask, don't tell. So because I truly believed, right, and this is where I think the surprise comes in, I really believed that this was about my health. I really believed that my doctor was right, because why would I believe anything else, right? And so I was using the language of health and wellness and getting better and, you know, all this stuff, right?
Almost every photo on her Instagram page shows her eating a sandwich or standing beside a dessert or food. This post reads, "New York, first up, not hotel, but flaky strawberry cream croissant. Priorities clear." This one shows her with another food. It says, "Today at Peggy Lissix and I planned a big holiday adventure day. First up, Falafel's Drive-In, where you can get a huge falafel pita and a banana shake for $13. It's always about food, food, food. This one is about food, another one about food, this one is food, another food, food, more food, another food, yes, food. Her brand is all about her encouraging people, already big people, to gorge on more food, to make themselves more fatter. Here she comes, she says, "Rest in peace, diet culture." This woman is against people eating healthy or minding their diet. She is against healthy eating and advertises mindless consumption of weight-increasing meals. Now, this is the kind of expert the San Francisco Department of Public Health is entrusting people's health in their hands. A person that doesn't have an atom of care for people's health, okay? A person who only exploits people's emotional vulnerability by selling them lies that it is okay to eat without caution, and eventually selling them death because it is an indisputable fact that obesity have serious detrimental consequences to people's health. And the horror of it all is that she will be getting paid for this position with taxpayers' money. The government will pay her to get people to become unhealthy and eventually get people killed. And it's all going to be funded with taxpayers' money. Thank you, San Francisco Department of Public Health, I think.
Hi, I'm award-winning fat activist and professional feminist killjoy Vergie Tovar, and I'm here today to talk to you about an epidemic that's affecting women everywhere. It's called CRFI. If you're like many women, you've been to a birthday party or a small office gathering, an event that's meant to bring people together. There's swinging tunes, some adult beverages, and good convo. And then it comes time to cut the cake, and someone decides to ruin everything.
Oh my God, that slice is huge. That slice is bigger than Beyonce's paycheck. Can you cut me half of that?
A cake-related fat-phobic incident, or CRFI, is that moment when it's time to eat delicious cake and it's interrupted by a moralizing impulse. Inevitably, there's always someone at the party who has to declare publicly that their slice is too large and that the person who's cutting the cake, almost invariably a woman, must do some disproportionate amount of labor in order to accommodate their need to feel superior. Let's take a look.
Can you do a little bit, can you scrape all the frosting off and cut it in half and give me 2 forks, because I'm sharing. Small, a little bit more, tiny, no, less than what you're smaller, please.
Could you just cut my piece into 12 equal symmetrical little pieces and put each one into a tiny little Tupperware so that I can have a bite for each month of 2018? Thanks.
So she's going overboard, making a lot of exaggerations and trying to ridicule people who take their health and wellness seriously. But I bet she wouldn't find it funny when she learns about what happened to these fat positive influencers.
Because I'm fat, that doesn't invalidate the things that I say.
She died.
You ready to get supersized?
She died too.
Today I've got the big Fruit Loop.
He's dead.
Join me on my Fat Positive radio show.
Which didn't last long because she died.
Yeah, they died. Too much unhealthy food can never be good for your health. But let's continue.
Let's take a step back and view what's happening through a critical feminist lens. CRFIs typically happen in environments where there are primarily or exclusively women. Women are disproportionately negatively affected by diet culture because diet culture maps onto sexism. Like many parts of diet culture, there is a significant performance component. You have to show others that you are being good. Controlling how much you eat is part of what it means to be a, quote, good woman.
No. Stop it, ma'am. You're being deliberately deceptive. Stop twisting reality to fit your narrative. People watching their diet means that they want to live a healthy life. It shows that they care about their health. It has nothing to do with being good, okay? It has nothing to do with that.
This kind of behavior is a way for people to keep other people in check through food moralizing, surveillance, and policing. These are the mechanisms that are at the core of diet culture and weight control. The idea that you can position yourself as superior to others through self-control and self-denial is super sexist. CRFIs have a history of creating a hierarchy among women and ultimately in maintaining misogynist expectations.
So the fact that these people are dedicated enough to maintain a healthy lifestyle, that means that they are trying to be superior to others and then they are sexist, even though they are women. Oh, God. This couldn't get any stupider.
So remember, the next time that you're on the verge of committing a CRFI, be an ally to women rather than an accomplice to patriarchy. Because, after all, patriarchy doesn't give a f about you, girl.
As if diabetes would care whether you are fat accepting or not. Airlines wouldn't specifically make their seats larger for you. Room doors wouldn't care either because they won't magically expand or get wider for you. Respiratory diseases wouldn't care either. Joint pains wouldn't give a damn. Actually, the staircases wouldn't care when you are no longer flexible enough to climb up them, okay? And eventually, if you push it too hard, death wouldn't care either. Now, it is really disappointing that the city of San Francisco decided to endorse this woman to help endanger the lives of the residents of San Francisco. It is appalling that they are going to be funding this woman who is going to bring a lot of detriment to the residents of San Francisco with taxpayers' money. But I'm making this video in the hopes of spreading awareness so that people can be aware of what's going on. Anyone who is encouraging you to F diet culture, eat as much food as you can as a way of punishing the patriarchy, anyone who is advising you to get out of shape and put your health at risk as a way of fighting against sexism, anyone who is enticing you to eat more, have more desserts, have more cake, drink more wine, anyone who's telling you that does not love or care about you at all. And what this woman is doing is misleading people, especially young and impressionable women, making them believe that it is empowering to get overweight, that strong women live in larger bodies, instead of teaching them that it is in fact healthy and more fulfilling to eat healthy and exercise adequately. I'm not saying that fat people should be ashamed of their body. I'm not saying that they should hate themselves. I mean, it's okay to be, okay with your body weight, but what is not okay is making being fit and dieting feel like a kind of crime. Stop glamorizing obesity. Don't demonize people who refuse to eat one too many cakes. Calling out obesity as being unhealthy is not hate or bigotry. It is in fact common sense. It's not about being thin either. It's about being healthy. There is so many things wrong with being obese or being overweight. Obesity leads to heart diseases, joint pain, diabetes, cancers, depression, respiratory problems, even death, okay? People should be encouraged to take care of their health rather than being demonized for taking care of themselves. What I understand is that this woman knows that she's heading for doom with her current obsession with food, and she is actively seeking to recruit people that will go down with her because, of course, Misery loves company, and the city of San Francisco has made it so easy for her. Now, all she has to do is use the power that she has been given to convince you and I that it is okay to stuff our face with food and snacks. So, it's left for you to decide whether you would rather be a sexist and support the patriarchy by being in shape, or would you deliberately reduce yourself to an unhealthy mass of round circle just to fight against patriarchy? The choice is yours. As always, guys, these are my thoughts, these are my opinion, but feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel, like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or buy me a coffee if you like, as a way of supporting the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.